What did he see? The monitors glowed. Empty hallways, grey concrete. Old fluorescent lights buzzed. My job was to watch the screens. Night shift security at the old textile mill. It closed down years ago, but the owners kept security. Vandals, maybe. 3rd floor, camera 7B, corridor B. Empty. 4th floor, camera 9, storage area C. Empty. Just the dust motes, dancing in the camera light. 2 hours left. Coffee was cold. Something moved on 7B. A flicker. The edge of the screen. It looked like a shadow. I zoomed in. Bad resolution on these old cameras. It stayed there. Not moving, but it felt like it was watching. Tall, very thin, almost flat against the far wall, like paint spilled upwards. I leaned back. Probably nothing. Tricks of the light. This place played tricks. Old pipes groaned, wind rattled the boarded-up windows, normal sounds. My radio crackled, a burst of static, sharp like a scream cut short. Then dead air. I picked it. Hello? Anyone there? Base? Nothing. Checked the battery light. Green. Full charge. Weird. I looked back at monitor 7B. The shadow thing? Gone. Vanished. See? Just the light. My heart slowed down. Stupid. Getting spooked by shadows. Then a sound. Not from the speakers. From outside the security office door. Upstairs, a heavy thud, like a sack of sand hitting the floor. Right above me. 3rd floor, corridor B, where camera 7B was pointed. My hand went to the heavy flashlight on the desk. Protocol. Investigate unusual noises. Common sense. Stay the hell put. The door was thick steel. I locked the deadbolt. Click. Back to the monitors. Every screen was showing quiet, empty space. Except 7B. It flickered. Hard. Lines cut across the image. Then black. Just black. Okay. Not okay. Camera 8. Further down the same corridor. Flickered once. Black. Camera 6. The other way. Black. One after another, the 3rd floor feeds died. Like someone was walking down the hall, killing them. My breathing hitched, felt cold. I grabbed the radio again, thumb pressing the transmit button hard. Base, come in. Security breach, 3rd floor. All cameras down. Does anyone copy? Over. Only static answered. A low hiss that seemed to crawl under my skin. Then, camera 9, 4th floor. Directly above the now dark corridor B. Movement. Something crawled into view. On the ceiling. It moved fast. Too fast. Legs like spiders, bending the wrong way. Long, spindly. It skittered across the ceiling tiles, dislodging dust. It wasn't human. Couldn't be. It reached the stairwell door at the end of the hall, pushed it open, disappeared down the stairs, stairs that led right down here, to the ground floor, to my office. Scrap! My blood went cold. A sound at my door. The steel door. Slow. Deliberate. Like a single long fingernail dragging down the metal. Scrape. Scrape, 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 scrape. Faster now. Urgent. I scrambled back, chair wheels screeching on the linoleum. I knocked over the cold coffee. Didn't care. Pushed myself against the back wall, eyes locked on the small reinforced glass window set in the door. My heart hammered against my ribs, a frantic drumbeat. A shape filled the window. Dark, it pressed closer. A face. Pale grey skin, stretched tight over sharp bones. No eyes. Just deep sunken sockets, impossibly dark. The mouth stretched wide, wider than humanly possible, splitting the face almost in two, filled with rows of thin, needle-like teeth. It didn't make a sound. It just stared, or seemed to. Right at me, pinning me to the wall with that eyeless gaze. Time stopped. The buzzing fluorescent light seemed deafening. The scratching had stopped. There was only the face, watching, waiting, seeing. Then, as suddenly as it appeared, it pulled back. Gone. Silence crashed down. Absolute silence. No groaning pipes, no wind, just the echo of my own ragged breathing. I stayed pressed against the wall, didn't move a muscle. Not until the first grey light of dawn seeped under the door. Not until I heard the familiar jangle of keys and Dave, the day shift guy, shouting my name from the main entrance. The police came. Found the cameras on the 3rd floor smashed, ripped right out. Found the deep, long gouges scoring the outside of my steel door, like claws, big ones. They asked questions. Over and over. What happened here? Did you see who did this? Did you see anything unusual? I told them about the cameras dying, the noises, staying locked inside. They looked at me. My hands wouldn't stop trembling. My voice cracked. Dave told them later my hair looked like it had aged 40 years overnight. Patches of grey and white that weren't there before. What did you see? The detective asked again, soft this time. I just shook my head. Couldn't speak the words. Couldn't describe the face. The eyes that weren't eyes. I walked out of there. Didn't even clean out my locker. Never went back. They still ask Dave sometimes, I hear. What did he see? Why was he so scared? I see it sometimes. When I close my eyes too tight, the face in the window. But the real question, the one that keeps me awake, what did it see when it looked through that glass? What did it see inside me?